The opinions expressed in the following program are those of the participants and do not necessarily reflect those of Rogers Ottawa or Rogers Community 22. So, you getting excited about your little thing that we're going to do today on the show, Christine?
Sure am.
Really appreciate you agreeing to come on the show today.
Great. I'm glad to be here. Yeah. Well, these guys look like they're having fun.
Which guys is that?
My bodyguards.
Oh, yeah. Oh, these guys?
My bodyguards. Yeah, Trevor and Darcy.
Oh, these guys are your bodyguards?
I don't know what Sean's doing here. I really don't.
Why do you have bodyguards anyways? Do you have a threat of some sort?
Well, I'm making my singing debut here tonight, eh?
Okay.
So, I just thought it'd be a good idea to have bodyguards here.
Okay. Woo! 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 The Tom Green Show, it's not the Green Tom Show. This is my favorite show, because it is my show. If this was your show, you'd probably like it more than I did. That's just because it was your show, but it's not your show, it's the Tom Green Show. The Tom Green Show, the Tom Green Show, the Tom Green Show, the Tom Green Show. The Tom Green Show. The Tom Green How you doing? This is the show. I'm Tom. This is Glenn. Tonight on the show with us is Jim Durrell is on the show today, as well as John Fakouri. Christine McDougall is going to be singing with us, and a lot more stuff is going on. How's it going, Glenn?
Oh, pretty good, Tom.
The theme tonight, by the way, is taping Glenn to the desk. Can tell.
Tom, Glenn, this is God. I want you guys to saw your desk.
Wow, eh? I hate when that happens. So, my wisdom tooth is pressing through the gum in the back of my mouth.
Yeah.
So I have a salty liquid. It's basically pouring into my mouth right now. It's been like this all day.
Like pus?
I don't know if it's like pus or if it is pus, but...
Yeah.
Oh. See, what we were going to do is we were going to take the piece that we took off here last week, and we were going to glue it to the front and paint it, but we lost the piece.
Stand by for a band teaser into segment.
Ain't that?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, how's everyone doing, by the way? It's a pretty good studio audience we have tonight.
I can't really see them, but
yeah.
Yeah,
Let's have a hand for
good.
the studio audience. I'm actually having a little more problem.
I can't see, Tom. I can't help right now. But
it's a sort of a unique kind of cut.
Yeah.
It's a weird sort of...
Well, let me... Oh,
so
yeah.
last night, me and Glenn went down to the Byward Market.
Oh.
Tell them what happened.
We lost our car.
We went to somewhere in the market. Anyways, we ended up losing our car, and it turned out we actually parked somewhere else. We parked somewhere we normally park, but then we forgot and we thought we parked somewhere else. All right, Jeanette, yeah. So we're going to be back in a moment with Jim Durrell, but first we're going to have a look at something. I don't know what we're looking at. What are you guys doing tonight?
Going to an opening.
Are you husband and wife or
No.
boyfriend and
You
girlfriend?
didn't answer my questions. What the hell are you doing up there hanging on the pole?
Well, as I was just explaining to them, there's a bunch of people stole my hat. Have you heard of swarming?
The guy I work with, he's about 30-something, and he got swarmed by all these young kids, about maybe 50 of them.
Yeah. Well, they had taped these ones.
Oh, you're kidding?
They're called taped swarmers.
Do you want to come down off of there, or do you like it up there?
Well, you know, there's a pretty nice view up here.
Maybe we'll join you.
See you guys later.
Bye.
Excuse me. Hi.
What would you like?
Coke.
Diet? No, you don't need it.
No diet.
You know what? You should actually get Pepsi. It's much better.
That's for you.
A quarter from me?
Just for the
thank
effort.
you.
What's your name? I'm Tom.
You're Tom? I'm Jeanette.
Thanks. Not too tight there. Would you want to play a little baseball?
Oh, no, never considered it.
Would you want to play some right now, though?
Okay. Yeah, sure. Okay, tell me when.
Thanks a lot, girl.
Looks like you need a Diet Pepsi.
Oh, no, I don't need Diet Pepsi now. Okay, you can go now, ma'am. Come on over. All right, you people, come on. You can come now. You stay right where you are. Excuse me, ma'am. Hi. How are you? You wouldn't happen to have an X-Acto knife on you, would you? What? An X-Acto knife. No?
That smells.
Took my hat.
It took your hat
Yeah.
and tie you up?
Yeah.
So who gonna take it? What's up with the cameraman?
I don't know.
Take it down.
I don't even know who they are.
Who's
What's
gonna
that?
take it down? How you get down from it?
I'm just probably stuck here, I guess.
Okay, I'll see you tomorrow, man. If you're still here tomorrow, I'll take it down, all right?
Hi.
Be careful you don't run with those.
Look at this. Watch. Get this from this angle. This is kind of neat. Just get down. And we're back. Of course, the band that is here this evening, Triphammer, I'd like to thank them. And Jim Durrell is with us right now. Let's, Jim Durrell, everyone. So as I guess I was going to ask you about the transition from
from public life to private life? Has it been an easy one or a hard one? Or?
It actually was fairly easy. I think going from sort of mayor of Ottawa to being the president of the Ottawa Senators was a jump that you were still in public life in a sense, Tom, but it's wonderful actually, as Melissa knows, who works with you here in the show. It's a lot more fun in private life. It was a great experience to be the mayor, and at the same time, where else could you ever have a chance to sit next to a guy like Glenn dressed up like this?
You must miss some things about being the mayor of Canada's.
I miss my chauffeur.
Yeah, I can see that would be
actually
fun.
One time Sam and I were going to the National Arts Centre to an event, and
you had the same chauffeur every time? It was Sam?
The Snake.
Oh yeah?
No, Sam's my wife.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Sam's a she. But anyway, we were arriving. Mitchell Sharp, who was a very outstanding Canadian, and arrived and was a minister in Trudeau's government, and still very involved with Prime Minister Chrétien. And anyway, Snake drove us up, and one of the great things was that you could arrive literally seconds before something. And he said to me, "Mr. Mayor, how are you this evening?" I said, "Just fine, thanks, Mitchell." And we were chatting. He said, "When it's all over," he said, "more than anything, you'll miss this." He said, "I've been 45 minutes in the parking lot," and no, it was a great thrill to be the mayor. I mean, it allowed...
There must have been jokes you could do being the mayor. You know, must have been little jokes that you could do as mayor that no one else could do.
Well,
little
lots
tricks.
of things you could do, yeah. I mean, it was fun, and I think one of the things that I enjoyed particularly was the fact that I did it my way. And not to coin an old phrase, but I'm sure it got a lot of people upset, but I really enjoyed it. I went there for a reason and did the things that I wanted to do that I thought would help the city, and it was fun.
Great. Well, we'll be back with Jim Durrell in a minute. First, we're going to go to the letter B.
What do you think that B there stands for?
Bachelor apartments.
Bake?
Bake?
Bakery?
Shake and bake.
Brenda?
Bartholomew.
Bicycle?
Bread.
Brady?
Bunch. Beachwear.
Beachwear? Bath?
Barnacles. Barnum and Bailey Circus.
Barnum and Bailey? I'm wondering if you could tell me what you thought the letter B up there on that building stood for.
Bob. Bob.
I have no idea. Bicycle, maybe?
Could be, yeah, could be.
Barbara Bush?
Yeah, could be. Or just BB.
Botulism, maybe?
Or bad building.
Boris Yeltsin? Yeltsin doesn't start with B. Yeltsin starts with Y.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Bad news bears?
Yeah, but bad news what?
Bears.
Bears.
Berenstein Bears?
Well, I speak French. I'm not very familiar with the word.
Bonsoir.
Bonsoir.
Bonne idée.
Bonne idée, bonne année.
Bonne nuit.
Bonne nuit, bon appétit.
Bon appétit.
Oui. Bonne nouvelle.
Bon quoi?
Bonne nouvelle.
Bonne nouvelle. I couldn't help but notice you two have bags there. And I was wondering if you could come here for a moment, you three with the bags. Because we're looking at the... Excuse me, you guys with the bags? Could be. Basketball? Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Can we say on TV? Hi! Could I talk to you for a second?
Sure you do.
I wondered if you could tell me what you thought that letter B stood for on the building there. See the letter B?
B for business.
Business, yeah?
Yeah.
Maybe bank?
Maybe borrowing money.
Borrowing money, baseball?
Maybe Bob.
Baseball, Bob? Baseball strike? There was a baseball strike this year.
Maybe, okay, forget it. I'm gonna go bad, man.
What, where are you going?
What about Bytown?
Bytown? We're in Bytown right now.
Yes.
Named after Colonel John By.
Of the 1800s?
Yeah. Engineer of the Rideau Canal.
Yes.
You think it stands for By Town?
Yes. That would be my guess.
You're not related to John By in any way?
Not related at all.
What are your roots?
My roots. From Quebec.
Habitants?
Yes.
Are you yourself, do you consider yourself a habitant?
No, I'm a city dweller. He's thinking.
Breakdancing?
Nope. Well,
Brinks, maybe it stands for...
I don't think so.
Bopping, maybe?
Bees.
Bopping?
No, probably not.
Bouncing?
Bouncing. No, that wouldn't be good for a building.
Come bounce a bit.
Come bounce with me.
Just
no.
bounce a bit.
No.
Bounce a bit. Let's do some bouncing. Bounce. Is there any words that you think it could stand for, possibly? Oh. Gosh. What? What's it stand for? Oh my God. Whoa.
That's it.
Well, thanks a lot.
Baby.
Baby. That's a nicer one. You got a real mouth on you, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
No, it was a little deer. Are you trying to say Bambi isn't real?
I thought Bambi was a cartoon, though.
It's a real deer, real baby deer.
Cartoons are a reality.
Exactly.
I suppose. But I think Bambi owns that building.
Could be. There's another good point.
Maybe it's just B for the sake of B.
Maybe.
So we're looking for a bus to China.
Oh, yeah? A bus?
So we're back now with Jim Durrell. I was saying, Glenn was saying actually that he was thinking of running in the by-election in Vanier.
Think you have an outside chance?
Oh, I'd vote for you.
I was thinking maybe you might have some election-winning tips, seeing you've done it before.
For Glenn?
Yeah, for Glenn, maybe he could...
Stay away from people with lighters.
That's a very specific election-winning tip.
Yeah, that would be one. Image consultant, I guess, would be another.
And I guess it looks like it's the Ottawa Citizen, which is probably a good use for that newspaper.
Is it the Citizen or?
It's actually the Sun.
It is the Sun.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's the Sun.
Yeah.
Where's page 3?
I think it's on my leg.
It's a good place to keep. So did you have any, I just completely bailed out on whatever I was going to say there, by the way. Did you have any, I was wondering if you had any goals in life that sort of were changed by the experience of mayor. Did you have things that you had goals in life before you became mayor that sort of changed?
I don't think so, Tom. I really, as I said earlier, just the opportunity to, I guess when you put it out on the line, it's a very strange feeling to walk into a booth and for the first time see your name in a ballot. And your friends could tell you it doesn't matter if you lose, don't take it personally. But in the end, it is very personal. People either vote for you because they like you or believe in you or trust in you, or they don't. And I think the fact that I went through that 4 times and every time was able to succeed internally was important to me. It showed that I guess it showed me personally that I could do something. Right now, owning my own business is something that I wanted to do all my life. I had no aspirations to be a career politician or anything else. So
you don't plan on ever re-entering politics? Or?
No, I would be very surprised if I ever went back. It was one of those things. It was a great experience in life, and we're not here a long time. We're here for a good time. And
sometimes, though, on this show, it feels like we're here for a long time. I'd really like to thank you for coming in today, Jim.
Pleasure.
And we're going to now go to something from the Midnight Caller on CHUO 89.1 FM, and then we'll be back, and I have no idea what's going on after that. Jim Durrell.
Tom?
Hello? Ah! Oh my lord, that's the loudest voice I've ever heard.
Sorry.
What, are you talking through a megaphone?
What?
Are you talking through a megaphone?
Yes, I am.
That phone's mega!
So,
you know what I mean, eh? You know there's a fish in the Atlantic Ocean called a mega mouth.
Oh, is there?
Are you a mega mouth?
No.
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 You're just screaming at the top of your lungs?
Sorry.
What's the top of your lungs?
My top of my lungs?
Like the top edge of your lungs.
It's my brain.
Right where the esophagus.
It's my brain, Tom.
Well, is your boyfriend yelling in the background, eh?
No, that's just all my friends. I'm at my friend's house.
Oh, all your friends combining their voices together to
Yeah,
sound like one
did you hear the
16-year-old boy.
Oh, that's funny.
Phone?
I phoned you.
Yeah, thank you very much. What, did you phone me with your speak and spell and an umbrella hooked up out in the park behind your house?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, well, it's not an umbrella.
Okay. My finger's glowing right now. Thanks for calling.
Wait, you don't want to talk to me?
In about an hour, I'm going to be lying in a ditch, bleach.
I'm already lying in a ditch.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what, though, Tom? I phoned to tell you about my science test today.
Your sinus test.
My science.
Okay, inhale. Exhale. That's very good. That's very good. Seems to be clearing up fine.
Okay.
Friggin' hilarious. All right, thanks for calling.
Title.
No, it's not. Yeah, and we're back, I think. What were you saying, Glenn?
Nothing relevant, really.
Okay. See, this is what I was looking at here.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Right. 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 And then here. Okay. Here. Here. Okay. Okay. Then here. So then here.
Yeah, but they forgot something.
Yeah. I know they did. Oh yeah, you're right. They did forget something. Ah. Oh no, here it is down here. There it is right there. So actually, let's not do this right now because I just realized this is completely not even funny. This is just crap. This bread in the pants thing. Totally not even funny. It's totally uncomfortable.
You need help with that, or?
No, I can get it.
Okay.
Would you like an orange, though? While,
sure.
While I do this?
Thanks.
Completely the most unfunny thing.
I don't need to see your underwear on TV, do I?
Yeah, well, you're right.
Oh.
But I mean, it seemed like a funny idea, you know? And now I'm realizing that it's an uncomfortable.
Well, speaking of uncomfortable.
Yeah, now I'm realizing having no pants on TV is probably also uncomfortable. More uncomfortable. And they also put the chair, they didn't put the thing, There's normally a thing behind the... There's normally a thing here. Oh, they're paradise. Take me down to the paradise city where the grass is green! So you want to have an orange speed eating competition?
Yeah.
Go! 1, 2, 3, go!
Come on, come on.
Go, go! Let me peel my... Okay. No, okay, you got a head start. Look, is that all in your mouth?
I'm choking.
Maybe I should eat the other one too. Looks like I won.
Yeah, looks like it.
Oh, that was the worst sound.
Oh wow!
I don't think that sound has ever been made on television. The history of broadcasting. I've got plaque on my teeth.
Yeah, I got.
Okay, so I guess with us now is Christine McDougall, everyone. You may. She's a regular feature on our show. Christine, thanks for coming on. We're gonna sing a little song that we wrote together. Come over here, close, Christine. It's called Seasons. Okay, ready? Go.
In springtime the snow melts and tulips breathe new life, and birds sing their happy songs, and the season's really nice. Summertime is fun time. I like the warm sun rays. I like the cool breeze in the night and the warm sun in the days. The seasons, they're so different. The wind, sun, snow, and rain. I wish we had no seasons and the weather would stay the same. Autumn is my favorite season, but I don't have a reason. The leaves are pretty colorful. Maybe that's a good reason. Winter time is a bad time, 'cause I don't like the snow. And winter time is really cold, and outside I won't go. The seasons, they're so different. The wind, sun, snow, and rain. I wish we had no seasons, and the weather would stay the same.
Okay.
The seasons, they're so different. The wind, sun, snow, and rain. I wish we had no seasons, and the weather would stay the same.
Christine McDougall. And be back in a minute. I didn't even know what was going on. Oh, what's new?
So what's new, yeah.
Hi, John. How's it going? I hear this weird sound in the background. It sounds like running water. Do you leave a tap on?
Your orange is dripping.
Yeah. Did you want to have an orange?
No, thanks.
Speed eating competition?
No, thanks.
No. So,
But we can sit here and admire the orange.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you. Do you ever open an orange and look at it real carefully?
No.
It has all these cleavages in it and just...
Cleavages?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at it. By the way, before we go, I guess I should tell everyone who John is. John is a college professor at Algonquin College and one of my teachers from last year, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you miss me?
Oh, very much.
Yeah, I miss you too, John.
You should drop by one of these days.
Well, I drop by sometimes. Well, I mean, we run into each other in the halls, right?
Yeah, but come to the class.
Yeah. Well, I don't go. I'm not in your class anymore.
No.
But just come to the class just for fun.
Just for a visit. Yeah.
Are you looking at the orange built up on my teeth?
No, there isn't any.
No.
No.
Oh, there's a lot. Believe me. There's, mixed with the salty taste.
That was quite a feed, though.
The salty taste of the liquid that's pouring out of my gums from my wisdom teeth pushing.
Ooh.
So, what do you think of this Lucien Bouchard leg thing? It's not very fun, is it?
No.
I'm not going to make jokes about it, but I'm just a serious question because John is a public affairs teacher, political science teacher.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to, ask you what you thought that was.
Well, it certainly was not a pleasant bit of news to hear.
See, I found
and I'm glad to hear that he's recovering, and I hope he copes with the situation really well. I'm sure he will.
It's a scary thing, though. Just not maybe even if it hadn't happened to Lucien Bouchard, but just anyone. I think it's just a scary thing to happen.
Of course. No, it's not something that that anybody had expected to happen. Well, it's a shocking bit of news, actually.
So you sure you don't want to have an orange eating?
No thanks, but I'll sit here and watch you enjoy it.
Okay. Would you like a piece of orange?
No thanks. I wouldn't want to get my teeth dirty.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're going to be back in a minute with John Fakouri. Oh, I don't know.
Remember that day?
Bob,
Would you shut up?
Laverne. Bob, Laverne. What's that?
I asked you to
Remember the
shut
show
up.
Laverne and Shirley?
No, I was not.
Surely you remember Laverne and Shirley. Surely you remember Laverne and Shirley. Okay, so what were you calling about?
You know, remember that day you tied yourself up to the pole?
So what were you calling about? So what were you calling about? Do I remember the time I tied myself up
with tape?
Up to a pole with tape.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that, yeah.
Remember those girls who got you the Pepsi? And they told you it was better than Coke?
The girls that got me the Pepsi when I was tied to the pole with tape.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that, yeah.
Yeah, I'm one of them.
So you're the girls that got the Pepsi for me?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks. I remember actually, so are you the one whose belly button I've seen?
No.
Well, one of you had a belly button exposed.
That wasn't me.
The brunette.
That was my friend.
Okay. It was a nice belly button.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
I'm sure her boyfriend will be happy to hear that.
Well, I'm sure he is too, actually. I'd be happy to hear it if my girlfriend had a nice belly button.
So
actually, I have a nice belly button.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. It's in a safety deposit box at the Bank of Nova Scotia.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
What's it doing there?
I'm saving it for my kids.
Oh, for your kids, eh?
Yeah. Okay, kids, for your 11th birthday, I've got something special for you here.
So it's sort of going to be like an heirloom now.
It's a belly button. It's impossible. Can't give a kid a belly button. It's part of the human anatomy.
Oh, is it?
What would it be? Just a ring of dried skin? Would that be what it was?
Yeah, I guess
Or would
so.
it just be nothing? Because a belly button is basically sort of like a hole, is it not?
Yeah.
Yeah, so if it would be nothing. It would be nothing then.
So you're going to get
Tim Hortons now, I believe, serves belly buttons.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. You know, I don't understand how they can have donut holes for jelly-filled donuts. You know they have the jelly-filled donut holes?
Well,
jelly-filled donuts don't have holes in them! You know? How can they have a donut hole for a jelly-filled donut?
I don't know.
They even have they try and trick you, they have a little bit of jelly in the middle of the donut hole as well. That only started a few years ago. You know they make donut holes, they don't actually just use the hole.
Oh, they don't use the hole?
Originally it was a money-saving technique, you know? Because I think the way they used to make donuts was different. They'd take a patty of dough, they'd pound a hole through the middle, and then they'd throw it. Now I think they take a sort of a log of dough, and they twist it around to make a little loop, and then they cook it. So there's obviously going to be no holes anymore with the little loop technique. With the pound out, punch out the middle technique, you've got that extra bit of dough. You got to do something with that dough. You can make it into another large pile of dough, like a collection of many small pieces of dough, or you could just throw it in the vat and have a donut hole. So the whole jelly-filled donut hole thing, it's basically a contradiction. It's a scam, basically. It's a marketing ploy. You know?
Yeah.
And they're racking in the bucks off these things. Racking in the bucks. It's a scam. It's like East Timor. It's a scam. It's a scam.
So does that mean you boycott them?
What's that?
You boycott them?
I like coffee, but I like tea more. Hey, thanks for calling. We're back with John Fakouri, Public Affairs. Thank you very much. Thank you. We're back with John Fakouri, Public Affairs teacher from Algonquin College. Now, in 2 minutes or less, is Canada going to separate? That's the question.
I don't think 2 minutes is enough for Canada to separate or even get together. It's, no, I really don't think that will happen. I hope it won't happen. I think we have too much sense to allow this to happen.
It'd be kind of neat if it did happen, though. It would be fun. For on a short-term sort of day-to-day thing, it would be interesting to read about.
Why don't you recreate a separation of Canada on this show? I think that's about the only place it should happen.
Okay. How will we do it? All our French-speaking audience members to that side?
Yeah.
All our English-speaking? Okay, go. Everyone in the audience who is able to speak French on that side of the studio audience right now. Everyone who is able to speak French on that side. Okay? Everyone who cannot speak French on that side. If you're with family members that can't speak the same language as you, you still have to separate. It's like Acadia. Okay? There we go. We just did it.
Now ask them, don't they miss each other?
Yeah. Do you miss your friends? Do you miss your friends? Do you miss your friends? Hello? Hello? Hello?
You see, what I'm more worried about is apathy rather than separation. That's the problem, I think. That's what we really have to worry about.
Yeah.
As long as we're not apathetic, nothing will happen.
Well, I appreciate you coming on, John.
Oh, enjoyed it.
It was fun for you to come all the way down here. And you biked here too, didn't you?
Oh, yeah, on my moped. Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah.
Great for you to come down.
Thank you.
John Fakouri. And this is Pokey the Clown, I think.
Beat it.
Is that who? It's Pokey the Clown, right?
Beat it.
What?
Get out of here.
He's all tied
Beat
up.
it.
He's all tied up.
What's going on here?
Yeah.
Wait. What's going on here? Hey, wait. This wasn't in the rundown. What's going on here?
Just calm down. Just calm down.
Look at him.
I just wanted to.
Sorry about this, Glenn. I'm sorry about this, Glenn.
Yeah, Glenn. So, how you doing? I'm Pokey the Clown.
Hi, Pokey.
John
Nice to meet
Fakouri.
you. Tom.
Hi.
Pokey.
We met earlier, I believe.
And this is Billy, the rubber chicken. How you doing?
Hey.
So, I just want to say to all the kids, first of all, that this is a cigarette. But please, do not smoke. Don't smoke. It's bad. Bad. I only have it in my mouth because I'm used to it. My God, my smoke is bleeding.
What are you here for?
My smoke is bleeding.
That's it's your makeup. It's your So,
yeah, I was just talking about, you know, like, I used to be a balloonogram clown. I'm an ex-balloonogram clown.
I heard about that, yeah.
And because I love little kids, because of what I used to do when I was a little kid, right? I followed my mother into a grocery store one day. You know how they have those turnstiles? Those turnstiles? And you can only pull them one way, right? I stuck my head in there. You ever stuck your head in anything?
No.
Well, anyway.
An orange, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Nothing
I
you can say on
stuck my head in
television.
there and I pulled the thing back so I couldn't get my head out. And then I started crying. And my mom came over and she says, "Don't cry, it'll make your head swell." Your head doesn't swell when you cry, does it? Am I right? Am I right?
Your nose does.
Yeah, I know.
Your head
So yeah, she's telling me, don't cry or else your head'll swell.
I think we have to
My
go.
head'll swell.
We have to go.
Am I right? You don't do that. Come on. Your head'll swell.
We have to go, Pokey. Okay, we're going to go to a segment now of something we did on the street. Again, I believe this was... by the way, I still have a tag on my jacket, I realized. But just pointing that out, so if anyone noticed, then I could say no, but I said it first.
Choking my chicken.
Okay, so here we go. You're always coming up here, all coming up here telling me
talking to me, but you don't know any better. That's the thing about you guys. That's the thing about you guys, you don't know any better. The thing about you guys is you don't know any better. The thing with you guys is you don't know any better. That's the thing about you guys. That's what you do. You hit Shift F7 to print. If it jams, then you can't print. If it jams on you, then you can't print. You gotta hit Shift F7 to print. The problem with you guys is you don't know about computers. You guys don't know about computers. What kind of bike is that? What kind? 440 LTD? Ford? Ford? Kawasaki. LTD? Ford LTD? Kawasaki. Only 2 wheels on a bike, 4 wheels on a car. Cars have 4 wheels. Bikes only have 2 wheels. Bikes are fast though, right? Bikes go faster than cars? Because there's less weight, I guess. There's less weight on a bike. Car, you've got the whole body, you've got more passengers. Where are you going? A lot of traffic out here today. You think, though, because you're on a bike, you could just go all the way up the side there, past all the cars. Illegal? What kind of bike is that? What kind of beaver tail is that? What kind of hockey stick is that? Can you help me get out of this garbage can? Excuse me, sir. Could you help me out of this garbage can? Could you help me get out of this garbage can? Some punk rockers stuck me in here. Sir, can you help me out of this garbage can? Okay? Yeah, I'm all right. Thank you. Okay, you could be the lucky winner of moist tickets. Moist tickets. If you call 247-4533 and you're our 20th? 30th caller. Okay, so that means everyone watching has to call 3 times. So 247-4533 and is the number. 247-4533. You could be the winner of moist tickets. Only used once. Now they're moist. Right? Bling, 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 bling. Bling, 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 bling. What time is it?
This is the letter from Derek.
Oh, I guess it's time for the letter from Derek Harvey. Every week we get a letter from Derek Harvey. He's my friend in Toronto. He writes us letters. And I'm going to read it to you, Glenn, now, and the studio audience, and our fine crew of volunteers and staff here, as well as the band, Triphammer. I'm going to read the letter to you guys. I read an article in the Toronto Sun yesterday about gang violence in Toronto. Kids in grades 6 and 7 with guns. When I was a kid, I was in a gang in my neighborhood. There were 3 of us. We were called the Hungry Groundhogs. We all carried Bic lighters. There was another gang. They were 4 brothers called the Khans. I think you know Samir Khan.
I do.
The Khans were playing baseball on Hungry Groundhog territory. They had no respect for us. We came up to them holding our lighters and flicking them. We told them to saddle up and head back to their side of the street, or we'd burn them to death. There's a first-year student at my school whose name is Derek. He's only 17. I guess he's really smart and skipped a few grades. Well, during orientation week, when all the first-year students go out to bars to get to know one another, he couldn't go. Why couldn't he go? Because he's only 17. You have to be 19 to get into bars. That's Derek talking. That's why he didn't go, Tom. See? That's why he didn't go, Tom.
Oh.
So now it's December, and the boy doesn't have any friends. Nobody likes him because he's only 17. He has pimples and is about 5'3". He doesn't shave because he's trying to look older, but the hair on his face is too light, too thin, too fluffy. I first met him in September. I found out his name was Derek and said my name was Derek. I smiled, but he laughed like crazy for a while, so I started to laugh like crazy too. When the laughing died down, he said, "How do you spell your name?" I said, D-E-R-E-K. And he screamed, "Me too!" and started howling again. So now I'm his only friend, and whenever I see him, all we talk about is how our names are the same. Yesterday he said, "Hi, Derek," so I said, "Hey, Derek," and we went wild with laughter. Then he asked me what rhymes with Derek. I said, "What?" and he said, "Carrot." Okay, so we're going to go and talk some... What?
Such a nice guy.
Yeah, Derek is a great guy.
Yeah.
So, we have some people... there's something going on over here. Someone said that someone wanted to talk to me over here. I can't remember what it was.
Tom Green, talk to us.
Was it you?
Tom Green.
Was it? Darcy?
Hello, Tom Green. How are you?
Darcy, was it these people?
Stand back, Pavel. Tom Green. We are from community cable in Uzbekistan. We have big television show as well. Big fan, Tom Green. I keep bread in my pants as well.
Well, it's nice, nice to have you here. Okay.
We are here for. I have Tom Green type of show. Would you like to hear theme song?
Sure. Okay.
Okay. Get ready. Quick.
Let's hear the theme song.
This is the Yuri Uraski show. It's not the Uraski Yuri show. This is my favorite show. Because if it wasn't, I would be sent to Galag in Siberia, you know. And I'd be picking up Usky poop. Yes,
wow,
not good.
You wouldn't want that.
No, we are waiting because immigration waits to take us away. We are wanting, give us 1 minute to do your show. We would like this.
Oh, it was nice of them to come down here with you.
Yes, very nice. They're always very generous. They give us bread.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so what does he want to do, sir?
We would just like to do your show 1 minute. 1 minute is all. We won't eat fish or nothing.
Well, I don't think we really can let you do the show here, but...
1 minute, Tom. Just open the set. We kick the hairy guy with the stool taped to him. We kick him out. Yes?
For a minute or...
For 1 minute.
1 minute, okay.
1 minute, please. Go. We don't like you. Go. Okay, get ready. Okay, sit down. I make abuse of you. You are stupid.
You are the most clever guy I know.
Thank you. Look, he's red.
Look, no, I want to be Tom Green. Look, I'm Tom Green. Coo.
And a puppy right in my mouth like that, like Tom Green dance. You like?
Look at me waste food.
Huh?
I'm wasting food.
Waste food, we waste because we don't need...
Can we get these guys out of here?
More, Tom, you want to see more?
Get these guys out of here.
Come on. But you are immigration?
No, we're freaking going! We're freaking going now!
Let's freaking...
What the hell's going on? What the hell's going on?
Don't know!
Was that supposed to happen, all that stuff? That was the guy from the beginning of the show, throwing the pineapple. Okay, so Triphammer's here. Let's put your hands together for Triphammer.
That I won't be there. No, I know that I won't be there. When I said that I won't be there, and I know that I won't say, 'cause I know that I've been around, and I know the reason why. Don't you want to say to me, no, I really want to cry. I really want to cry. Help me die. When I said you are dead. When I said to you, and I know, yes I know why I can't be there. Why don't you try so hard to? And I know that I won't be there. What you say that I want to be. But I know, yes I don't want you anymore. I don't want you I don't want you anymore. I don't want you I don't want you anymore.
Is it still on? Is it still on?
No.
Oh, there we go. Didn't know I played guitar too, huh? Yeah, look at that.
You ruined it. You broke my guitar.
Okay, so I want to thank Triphammer for coming on the show as well. I'd like to thank Jim Durrell, John Fakouri. There we go. John Fakouri and Jim Durrell. Thank you very much. Pokey, Christine, those Russian guys. I'm even going to thank them. And remember, I'd like to thank everyone who brought down canned food, if anyone did, for the food bank. Next week on the show is Greg Joy from the Ottawa Food Bank, as well as Kit Bruce and James Thomas, who are going to be on to debate who the better Star Trek captain is, Kirk or Picard. Wow, spontaneous applause. Not something to see much on this show. No, I don't know, that's true. And the studio audience. What a great studio audience tonight. Okay, so let's hear some more Triphammer, and thanks a lot, guys. Do you have any shows coming up that we should know about?
Next Friday, our tape release party. It's December 16th.
Okay.
So come.
All right.
congratulations to John Allaire and his wife Lisa. They are the winners of the Moist tickets. John Allaire and his wife Lisa, winners of the Moist tickets.